outside foot is coming to the front of your box, and that inside leg, that heel is coming onto that shoulder pad. Inhale, prepare, we pull to chest. Exhale, we're bending down into that lunge, bending that box leg and extending that back leg to push out our carriage. Exhale as we come down. Inhale as we return. Looking incredible. Great job, Bianca. Good. If you're ready, give me that reach that ball as we come down into that lunge. Reach that ball out in front of our chest. Bring it back to our chest as we return. Once again, remembering our alignment cues here, finding that nice line from our neck to our ankle, through that extended leg, keeping those shoulders down and that knee tracking over those toes on that box leg. Good. When you're ready, you can meet me down the bottom of that lunge. We're going to add in that scooter. Scootering that leg. Amazing. Scooter, extending all the way back up and coming out. So staying down to that scooter, take the opportunity to dig a little bit lower into that box leg, working lower into that glute. Terrific. We're going to add that final layer now. After your scooter, you give me a twist of that thoracic spine towards that box leg or towards reception. And coming back up to return. I know this is where it gets hard with all these layers. You guys are so coordinated, so strong. We're just going to be here for another 8. And on 1, you meet me down for just those scooters. To 7. And 6. Remember keeping those shoulders down away from our ears. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Staying low, just those scooters. For a 10, and 9, 8, 7. Remembering that breath. Exhale to me. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up to stand. You guys did such an amazing job. Give me a punch out of that glute. I know it feels so good after you've done that leg work. Amazing. Feeling good?
Yes.
Amazing. Well, our legs are taking a break, so you'll be happy to know. When you're ready, I just need everybody on a blue spring. And you can drop those balls now. We're going to do some back-facing arm work. You guys can take a kneel on your carriage. Those knees up against those shoulder pads. Coming to face the back of our carriage. Knees up against those shoulder pads on our blue spring. Amazing. What you can do for me is you can grab those short loops with your hands. You're going to just come into a bicep curl series. You ready? Have those arms up, ready for your bicep curl. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, drawing those hands up to those ears. And inhale as we return the straps back down. Now, bicep curl, we want to think about keeping it nice and high. You guys are already looking amazing. Making sure those arms aren't dropping down by our waist. Rather, those elbows are staying up at shoulder height. Finding a good range of motion in that bicep curl. Incredible. Good. Remembering not holding too much tension in those wrists either. Keeping them nice and straight in that bicep curl. When you're ready, you can meet me with a high kneel. As you curl in, come up into a high kneel. Move through that core a little bit to find our stability. And exhale as we return. Struggling to find that stability, think about pushing your pelvis a little bit forward in that high kneel. That's going to help you find some balance. But not too far where we're taking away the momentum from that curl of our body. Amazing. Here for 10 more. Oh, bless you. For 8, on 1, you're going to meet me halfway down in that kneel, just for fast bicep curls for 10. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up halfway in that kneel, just bicep curl in and out for a 10. 9, 8, 7, give me one final push for a 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing job, guys. You come down, hang those pegs up, the short straps of those pegs. If you want, you can bring your hands, wrists into the shoulder pads. Just lean forward, stretch out those biceps a little bit. Okay, we're going to finish off our main flow with a little bit of a cardio element. So we're going to do some carriage throws. I need everybody on a blue spring for your carriage throws. You just reach behind you if you don't already have to. Amazing. We're going to come to squat on top of our carriage, facing the back of your reformer. Going to a deep squat. I want you to keep a flat back as you reach for those shoulder pads. Amazing. We're going to begin with just the shoulder press. Exhale, push away that carriage. Inhale, return. Exhale, push away. Inhale, return. Amazing. Keep this relatively fast when we come into our carriage throws. We come out and in. Exhale and inhale. Begin to speed it up for me a little bit. Exhale, inhale, push out and push in. And when you're ready, we're going to come into those carriage throws. So push away that carriage, throw it, and catch it back on your return. Amazing. As you push away, begin to give me a lift to that chest. Come in, swing that body, use that momentum. Amazing. Keeping that exhale and inhale. Good. You're going to be here for 20. 18. Pick up the pace and stick with me for 15. You guys are doing so good. We're at the end of our flow, so close to our cool down. Just give me another 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing work, guys. Come take a sip of that water. If you need, we're going to get into our cool down. We're going to stretch you out at the end of your class. Where's the coach changing music? It's Bella. Oh, it's Bella. Thank Bella. Yeah, right. Okay, cool. Okay, coming into our cool down, you can put those heels on that foot bar, shoulder width apart. Just going to begin with the windscreen wipe of those knees. To the left, to the right. Think about catching your breath back as we're doing this. I like hands to your tummy, taking a big exhale and inhale. When you're ready in your movie, we can do that. I'm going to cover scars also. You're there with me, you're going to come to that figure 4 stretch. So take that right knee and throw your right foot and place it over that left knee. Come and push that right knee down further, getting a good stretch into that glute. You come, switch out to your other side. Come to stand to the reception side of your carriage. Feel free to leave in that blue spring. If not, you can take it off. I'm just going to find a nice lunge. Stretch out those legs. Putting that inside foot ankle to the shoulder pad. Finding a lunge. Feel free, you can come and place those elbows down onto your foot bar. Sink that chest forward. If it feels good for you, you can stretch into that hamstring, come up and extend that front leg. Find those deep breaths as we hold that down. welcome to your carriage. We're just going to find that cat cow, hands in our footbar. Firstly, finding that curve through our spine. Bananaing that back. Bringing our belly button down to the carriage. Dropping that head back. Keeping that gaze up to the roof. Come back into that cow. If you're with me, and come to that lunge in the second side, in our window side. Sinking even lower into that stretch. If you're with me, you can take that hamstring stretch, extending that front leg. Incredible. When you guys are ready, you come to stand just on the side of your reformer. We're going to do a few breaths together to finish off our class. If you're with me, give me a big inhale. Reach those arms up. Exhale. And inhaling again. Exhale. Finally, finish off that forward roll of our body. Firstly, dropping that neck, coming through, drop our torso in front of our legs, sinking deep in that reach towards the floor. Exhale to come back up. One more for me. Forward roll down. Back up to our stand. Amazing guys, that is the end of our class. You guys did such a fantastic job for me today. I've left a wipe on your reformer on your footbar, so you can just wipe down everything you've touched for me today. And I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. If you have any questions, let me know.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done.